Monday Night Raw is just constantly uneventful. Nothing happens. It's always boring, right? Especially when we're leading to WrestleMania. You look at what NXT did last night. They had a whole backstage brawl. They had a whole war. They have a bunch of different storylines going on. Raw has nothing. There's nothing. You look at the matches that we were, I guess, blessed to watch, right? We got Bayley versus Liv Morgan. We got Rey Mysterio versus Julius Creed. We got AJ Styles versus Karrion Kross. And Finn Balor versus Penta. Wow. What an entertaining show. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, guys, it gets to a point where we're just watching the same shit every week, right? NXT, this is why I enjoy NXT, is because every week the story progresses. You don't have to wait. You don't have to have a filler fucking show. Every week there's something's going to happen that is entertaining. Last night we got this to watch. And you don't have to be a mastermind to put something like this down, right? It's just a backstage brawl, but there's cinematics to it, right? You see the way that the Don put up in the car. He came a little late to save the day. That's the type of shit that you want to see. Drama, right? Like, it feels like you're watching a TV show when you're watching NXT. When you're watching the main roster, it's like a live concert. And watching a live concert on your TV, it's not as fun, right? Like, we're watching people, Cody Rhodes, for 10 minutes. You know what I mean? We have to watch the Yeet shit for 10 fucking minutes. In general, the shows are just way too long. They drag out. The fact that Gunther and Jey Uso didn't even speak to each other in the last Raw is insane to me. Like, we're on the build to WrestleMania, the last Raw. They're on the same show together. Both of them come out and have their own promo. But none of them speak to each other. Not even a segment in the backstage of them eyeing each other up or something. Like, there could have been anything. And this is why I'm just annoyed with how the main roster is with their creative. You can do anything in the backstage, right? Anything can happen. It's the whole world. You can create a whole universe. They're not doing shit. And this is what I said in my other videos. It's like we're watching a fake style of UFC. You know what I mean? Like, I don't come to WWE to watch a UFC-styled show. And in general, NXT is better with most stuff when it comes to booking, creative. The talent-wise, main roster definitely has better talent. But when it comes to putting a show together and at least making the show watchable, NXT is better. And it's crazy to say that, especially when we're in WrestleMania time. This is WrestleMania week, guys. WrestleMania week, and I'm sitting here saying NXT's show was better than Monday Night Raw's. Like, Raw just had matches that didn't make any sense. If someone can explain to me why Bayley and Liv Morgan were battling against each other, right? We have Julius Creed and Rey Mysterio. At the end of the day, does that really matter? Then you look at the opening of NXT, and it's a fatal four-way for the number one contender of the North American Championship. Like, there's a big difference, right? You can see how the matches in NXT, that one match alone mattered more than every single Monday Night Raw's matches combined. And here's another problem I have with the main roster and just fans of the main roster, and Triple H even said this. People say, you know, we're not over and all this stuff, but people buy tickets and they chant for Jey Uso. They chant for Cody Rhodes. They scream so loud. They're so over. People who buy tickets to go to the show are going to cheer no matter what. And those people who buy tickets don't speak for the people who don't, okay? Now, as of recently, I've been talking about how WWE is wasting their talent. And there's this one guy that I haven't really talked about, and that's Seth Rollins. I think as of lately, Seth Rollins has been doing his best work, especially on the mic. I mean, he's been bringing up some great points. I can take him serious now, especially when he's not wearing the mascot outfits that he usually does, right? As of lately, he's been just wearing jean pants and no shirt, and he looks pretty buff. So I can take him serious, and he's saying stuff like, people like CM Punk, people who leave WWE and come back, that's going to be the death of WWE. And I like that promo. You know why? Because it brings elements of reality to it. So yeah, I'm enjoying this new Seth Rollins. You know, the rest of the feud, I'm not really a fan of. Like, the Paul Heyman aspect of it, I just think it's lazy writing, and it's just stupid. It's just so stupid. It's a manager, guys. It is a manager. Roman Reigns should not care, but he does. So we'll see what happens with this feud. We'll also see what happens in SmackDown. Hopefully SmackDown's going to be a great show. I'm hoping John Cena can show up because we need something, right? We need something big before WrestleMania. And I want to do a quick little predictions of what's going to happen at WrestleMania. I will start with the triple threat match between Seth Rollins, Roman, and CM Punk. I have Seth Rollins winning. We'll see what happens. I think the favor that Paul Heyman owes him will favor Seth Rollins. Next, we got the World Championship, Gunther and Jey Uso. I think Jey Uso is going to win, which, people are going to go crazy no matter what, right? It's going to be a whole yeet thing, a yeet fucking movement, whatever, right? Jey Uso is going to be the World Heavyweight Champion. Next, we have the WWE Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair. I think Tiffany Stratton is going to retain, even though I don't think Tiffany Stratton is ready, but I also don't think Charlotte Flair is going to win. I think that if Charlotte Flair wins, there's going to be a lot of haters. A lot of people would hate on that. So I think Tiffany is going to win that. When you go to World Tag Team Championships, the War Raiders versus the New Day, I think the New Day is definitely going to win. The War Raiders haven't done anything. No vignettes that I've known, nothing, literally nothing. So I think New Day is going to win. Now on to the United States Championship match, LA Knight versus Fatu. I think I have LA Knight. I think LA Knight's going to win. Just because if Fatu wins, it's probably going to be a very long title reign. And I don't know if, personally, this is just how I feel. I don't want another long mid-card title reign. I want to see some other guys succeed. I want to see a Carmelo Hayes in the mid-card, Andrade, all these other guys who aren't really given any opportunities. If Fatu becomes champion, I don't see them getting much at all. So, yes, I hope LA Knight wins, and I am rooting for LA Knight to win. Now, when we go to day 2, we got undisputed WWE Champion Cody Rhodes versus John Cena. What do you want to talk about? I got John Cena winning. Hopefully John Cena wins. I mean, he still has The Rock, who really hasn't been a factor in the past couple of shows. We might see him on this coming up SmackDown. We'll see. But hopefully, he just shows up at WrestleMania, helps John Cena win the title, and he saves the WWE from having a corny-ass champion, okay? But this is what I think is going to happen. I think The Rock is going to come out to help John Cena. And then someone else is going to come out and help Cody Rhodes. And Cody Rhodes will retain. I don't know who it is. Some people are saying Stone Cold Steve Austin. Which, does that even make sense? But then you remember Triple H is in charge of the storytelling and booking. So, yeah. Wow. Guys, I found out why Liv Morgan and Bayley had a match. It's because they're facing each other at WrestleMania in a tag team. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus Bayley and Lara Valkyria. Isn't Lara Valkyria the Intercontinental Women's Champion? Why is she in a Women's Tag Team Championship match? You see where this does not make sense. You see where I was confused, because I'm like, why is Bayley even tag teaming with Lara Valkyria? They literally just had a match for the Intercontinental Champion 2 weeks ago. And now they're going to tag team with each other to go for the tag champs? Horrible writing. Laziness. Oh my God, bro. So this is why they're in a match. Liv and Raquel are definitely winning. Next, we have the Intercontinental Championship, Fatal 4-Way, Braun Breaker, Dominic Mysterio, Penta, and Finn Balor. Oh, goodness. I really hope Dominic Mysterio doesn't win, but I just have a feeling Dom's going to win. Now, for the Women's World Championship in the Triple Threat, Io Sky versus Rhea versus Bianca. I think Bianca Belair is going to win. I think she's going to turn heel in the match and use that heel tendency to get the win, hopefully. Now we got 2 matches left. We got the Sin City Street Fight with Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre, which is going to be a really, really good match. I mean, both of these guys are just really good in the ring. I think Drew McIntyre is going to get the win. I think he deserves a win. I think he needs one at this point. And Damian Priest has been getting honestly, he's been stacking up win after win. So I don't think this will hurt him losing to a Drew McIntyre. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good match no matter what. And I wouldn't mind Damian Priest winning, but I just know a lot of people are probably going to cry about it. Okay. Next is AJ Styles versus Logan Paul, which is this doesn't really even matter, to be honest. I think AJ Styles is going to win. Actually, no, scratch that. I think Logan Paul is going to win, which is going to lead AJ Styles to turn heel. That goes along with what Karrion Kross is trying to turn AJ Styles heel, or basically saying you're already a heel, just no one knows it type of thing. I also forgot about a match earlier in day 1, which is Jade Cargill versus Naomi. I think Jade is going to get the win since she got pinned by Liv Morgan. And we got Rey Mysterio versus El Grade. I'm not even going to talk about that. Fuck it. So yeah, that's my prediction for WrestleMania. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and peace out. I will be back probably tomorrow or the day after. We'll see. Much love.